long time, hasn't it? I know. But you didn't. What happened to the table that was here? Was always a table here. Did you move it? COVID. It's a COVID table. It just was like too close or something. And who used to sit at that table? Yeah, where is he? Where is Vern? Yeah, you used to sit there. That's right. That's what I thought. Okay. Oh, it's like this. At the end of the day, when the sun continues on its way, there's nothing we'd rather do than sing a song to you. The first robin will sing to tell us of the coming spring. The seasons change, they do, when we sing a song to you. The wind plays different melodies upon the grasses and the trees. We hear the music, no one knows where it comes from, where it goes. But still it comes on through when we sing a song to you. Witness to the moon and sun circling round until we're done. Summer, fall, winter, spring, the music runs through everything, and all the words ring true when we sing a song to you. At the end of the day, when the sun continues on its way, there's nothing we'd rather do than sing a song to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So great to be back here at the Monkey Dog, and we were welcomed so warmly by Rusty and Teresa and all of you. It feels great to be here. I know I took a very long break from life, but I'm back. So that's the good news. That song is a very old song, and it's actually, I think it's about 55 years old. And so I wrote it so long ago, and I'd forgotten about it, but on this new record, this is Don Richmond, who produced my latest record, all my latest records. Since I've been gone, I've made, I think, 5 records since I last saw you, 4 or 5. So, yes, and he produced most of them. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to cover a lot of ground tonight here just because I got a lot of new stuff, but I know you'll want me to sing some of the old faves, too, so I plan on doing that, too. But that song, it was so old, and I found it in an old songbook, and I thought, it was complete, and I was thinking, I think I remembered I never recorded it because I thought it was too nice. That song's so nice. And then now I'm like, God, I would love to feel that way, that innocent and that sense of wonder again. Maybe I'll just put it on a record, I used to feel that way. Yeah. So we're going to do one big-ass set, and I'm just kind of, if you have requests, at some point during the night, I'll ask you for them. I usually do 2 sets, and I have people write them down, but tonight you're just going to have to kind of yell them at me, if you don't mind. Uh-oh, that's not right. Almost there. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Shy and the steam in my kettle and my dancing shoes. Pedal to the metal, gotta get to wash the key before the sun settles. So I dance by the light of the moon. Buffalo gals and pony boys get to congregating down in old boys. Cowboys coming out to make some noise at the Wind River Rendezvous. I danced with a guy with a hole in his sock, and his heels kept rocking. Kept knocking. Tomorrow morning, better do some talking, 'cause we dance by the light of the moon. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Sparks were flying, elbows flinging. Tomorrow morning's head'll still be ringing, 'cause we dance by the light of the moon. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? And dance by the light of the moon. And dance by the light. From Alamosa, Colorado, Don Richmond.
Oh, thank you.
Don said he played here with his band. He has a band called the Rifters. They are fabulous, and they have since become my friends since I moved back to New Mexico. And Don, like I said before, has produced, is it 3 or 4?
3
3
so far.
3 of the last records.
Played on the one
And
before that.
That's
maybe.
right. That's what it was. So when I moved back from Austin, we moved back during COVID, and because we had this kind of wreck of an old adobe in Taos, New Mexico, and I had been kind of renting it out on Airbnb, but when COVID hit and people didn't rent, and my husband and I were in Austin, we were like, let's just go to New Mexico. They had like, I don't know, 40 cases in the entire Taos County, and it was, we got there, and it was like Escape from Monster Island, because it was right at that, COVID was starting to really get crazy, and we were just trying to get out of town, and we were all, we were still wearing PPE. And remember, like, it was, everything was masked, and we would put our our food outside the door and leave it outside after we'd been to the market for, overnight and shit. It was crazy. But so it was like Escape from Monster Island when we got out of Texas, because we got to New Mexico, and it was like so rural, It was like, and it was just like you could just walk around, and it was so sweet. And I started to just fall madly in love with Taos and this beautiful mountain that the town sits at the foot of this beautiful mountain, which is really kind of the big snow catcher, the big rain catcher for that part of northern New Mexico. And these beautiful ditches and waterways that come off this mountain, and all because of this mountain we have this beautiful green llano that we all live on, with all this water and orchards and fields and hay fields and corn, and it's just incredibly beautiful. It's kind of Shangri-La-ish. So I've just began to fall in love with the mountain and the way it was providing for us, and I think that happens to everybody who spends any time in Taos. You just start to have a relationship with that thing. And so the first song I wrote when I was there was this one, and actually I wrote the lyrics, and I could not find a melody for it, and I sent it to John Gorka, and this is the melody he sent back to me. 1, 2, 3. At the foot of the mountain, the water's running down. In the streams and the ditches that flow through the town, for the people who've lived there since time was unknown. The mountain is their home. At the foot of the mountain, they still work the land, and they live in the houses of mud and sand, and give thanks to the spirit of water and stone, where the mountain is their home. At the foot of the mountain, they rise in the morning, and they gather the apples, harvest the corn, and the circle's unbroken when the children are born. The mountain is their home. Scatter my ashes forever to roam, where the mountain is my home. Thank you. Thank you. I would do. These are all new songs that I'm playing for you here. I know it's been so long. Usually I'd come down here every time I made a record, but it's been a lot of records. So here's another new one. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, times like these. Am I right? Huh? I was wrong. I am never right, I have found out. I hate that about myself. My husband is always right, and Don, he's fucking always right.
I'm happy to play the other song, you know.
I know. And he would have turned left if I'd asked him. But, well, so this song is on a record called Home that Don and I made before this most recent record. And we had finished the record. We were kind of done, but I felt like there was something missing on this record. And I went back into my songbooks, which I sometimes do, and I go way back, and sometimes I find things that I can just finish, or, you know, that are an idea or whatever. And I found this song that was dated 1981, and I really liked the idea behind the title, and it made sense to me, and the opening line was working for me, but the rest of the song kind of sucked, and I could see why I did never finish it out. But I thought I'm going to have another crack at it, so I completely rewrote it, and then we recorded it, and then we felt like this would be a perfect duet song for somebody, and then we were like, who's the perfect person to invite to sing the other part on this song? And we kept going back to Robert Earl Keen, because he has the most beautiful, doesn't he have he has such a human voice. It's like it has all the miles. This song requires miles on your tires. This is not like an innocent song. This is like, you have to have, and he's got the perfect miles on his tires, because he's still got all that gentleness, but he's also, it's lived in. So I sent him an email. I got his email address. I sent him an email, and I do you want to sing on this record? We had just, like, a year before, we'd done a song swap together on in a show, and I thought, it was compatible, and I thought, okay, I'm going to ask him. So then I didn't hear back from him, and I thought, oh, womp womp, it's not going to happen. And then, then somebody gave me his phone number, and I sent him a text, tried one more time, and then I just right away got this beautiful response. Of course, Eliza, yes, let me send me this song, let's do it. So then it was all a question of how to make it happen, because I'm in Taos, Don's in Alamosa, he's in Terlingua, and he's finishing a record, and he's busy, but Don happened to go down to Austin to play with his band. And Robert Earl drove 2 hours over to the studio, and Bradley Kopp opened his studio on a Sunday, and Don had half a day in his schedule, and they all just made it happen. And he did such a beautiful vocal in there, and he had to really work on it because the song's not in his range, and he had to change the melody. So Don was there to help guide him through kind of restructuring the song. And at one point, he turned to Don. He said, "Well, I'm no Robert Goulet." and we have laughed at that now for 2 years, because that's like, of all the people to say you're not like, why would Robert Goulet even come up? And that is kind of exactly why he was the perfect guy to sing this song, because that it dates him a little bit. So, and it dates us all. Yeah. I know, that's right. If you guys were 20 years younger, you'd be like, what? Okay. That's too loud. Why is that so loud? Oh, I know why. Man, I'm not touring enough to remember all my tech stuff. All right. Don's gonna sing his part. Did I dance? Did I sing? Did I do everything I promised myself I'd try to do? Did I I follow my heart, finish what I started, pay attention to the music coming through? Did I listen to the sound of the rain coming down? And most of all, how deep did I love?
Did I notice the flowers, the passing of the hours, as the moon and the sun went up and down? Did I look into her eyes, let her see through my disguises? Did I make little how she made my world go round? Did I thank her for her time, the way she showed me she was mine? And most of all, how deep did I love?
Did I hold close my children, ask to be forgiven, give thanks for the roof over my head?
Did I let fly my laughter, find my way back after I've wandered down the crooked path instead? Did I make my amends with my family and my friends?
And most of all, how deep did I love?
Did I let my tears fall at the wonder of it all?
And most of all, how deep did I love? Thank you.
Yeah, what a beautiful song.
Okay. Another newbie for Yubi. 1, 2, 1, 2. Late at night, hanging in my bed, thoughts start drilling a hole in my head. Coyotes howl up the riverbed, their reveries. Full moon shining from behind the trees, my mind starts churning like a hive of bees. How we gonna make it cross the rolling seas of times like these? You gotta pull yourself together in times like these. Learn to navigate the weather in times like these. Well, I never figured out how to play the game, spin to my fortune on the wheel of fame. I'm still standing, so I can't complain in times like these. You start out searching for the Holy Grail, wind up stumbling down a rocky trail. All you got left are the tales you tell in times like these. Thank you. Words of wisdom for me to follow my own words by. Because as you know, I never worry about anything. Well, when I come down to Texas, which is not nearly often enough, but I love singing this song for our dear departed Jimmy LaFave. This is called Man in the Moon. Man in the Moon.
Oh,
It's wrong
capo.
key, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do. It's really low if I don't put the capo on, so I never realize it till I'm starting singing. I'm like, well, that's too low. I can't do it. I did get to sing this to him just a few days before he passed. Were any of you up in Austin for his memorial, his living memorial when he was... Were you there? Awesome. Man in the moon, I'll think of you when the moon's shining down with its silvery hue and casts a blue shadow on the shimmering plain, on the ribbon of highway, and all that remains of the world we once knew when we ran with the man in the man in the moon. Talk is so cheap when the feeling inside you is a well that runs deep, and the voice that cried out to the children of night when you sang in the moonbeam, a lonely spotlight, and our hearts were in tune in the hands of the man in the moon. Man in the moon, when you look down below, you'll be shining upon us wherever we go. Over the mountains, the rivers and plains, on the endless blue skyway, and the memory lanes, and the world was brand new, and we ran the man in the moon. Cross this land with a man in the moon. When we ran with a man in the moon. Thank you. Thank you. He's not one that we're going to forget. So I'm going to do another older song that's off this record that the first record that Don and I made together was right when I moved back to New Mexico to Taos, and And like I said, I was sort of falling in love with the Southwest, and I just started, all these memories started coming back, and just my childhood in New Mexico, a lot of Wyoming memories and wonderful characters of people that I knew when I was growing up, and all throughout the West, the Old West. And so this is just a collection of songs from and stories about my years in the West. And so this song is actually one of the oldest ones. I wrote this in 1969. I know, and I just left home. I just was 18, and I was deciding that I had to get out of my parents' house in Santa Fe. My dad was living in Santa Fe, and I was like, I didn't have any money, of course, a musician. I was busking back then, but I knew I had to get my own place. So I looked in the paper to see if anything was available, and right then that day, this thing came out in the paper, and it said, for rent, Lamy, New Mexico, boxcar, $15 a month. And I was like, that is so mine, you know. I raced down there, I rented that boxcar. And I can't remember where we got water from, but I know there was no running water. There was an outhouse, and it was a beautiful old beadboard boxcar, and it had been off the tracks for a long time. It was all wood siding. It had actual sash windows and like a door with a doorknob and everything, and it was sitting on the tracks, like on cinder blocks, right next to the tracks. So when the train would go by, it was like, put me in, coach. You know, it really felt like you wanted to be there. And so I was, even wondering then, where am I going to get that $15 every month? But somehow it magically happened. We had an old like wood cook stove, and I learned how to use a real wood cook stove and bake shit, and it was fun. And it was my first. We spent a whole year there, and my friends all from LA, they all came out, like just groups or whatever. We got kind of a hippie hangout there, and. So, well, I don't know who it was, but somebody came with a bunch of LSD, and so we all were like, okay, let's do it. And so we did it, and then everybody just started kind of wandering off into the hills, And at a certain point, I was like really like getting into it. It was a beautiful day up on the hills, and my friends kind of disappeared, and I was just like, feeling one with everything. And then at a certain point, I felt like, I'm so one with everything. I think I just died, and I left my body, and I had this total paranoid thing happen. I started like freak out because I thought I had died. And listen, I just did a complete tour of California, and I just asked how many people did this happen to, and a bunch of people said it happened to them. I felt so much better. Was I the only one who thought they had died? And so. So I'm standing on this hill, nobody's around, I think I'm dead. I'm like literally, I think I'm in the Bardo zone or something, and I'm just wandering, a lost soul, and I'm going to get born as a scared person in some body somewhere, and I really freaked out. And so I see my dog, she's over on the next ridge, and I call her. I think if my dog hears me and she comes to me and lets me hold her, I think it'll mean that I'm still in my body. So I called my dog. And she did. She came running over, and I see her running towards me. I'm like, oh, and she just runs right past me. And she didn't even look me in the eyes. I'm like, I died. I'm dead. She didn't even see me. She's like, wah, right past me. So finally my friends came back, and they were like, yeah, you're still here, Eliza. We all see you, So we went up on top of the hill back behind the town, and I wrote this song. This is exactly when and where this song was born. 1, 2, 1. I like to walk up the hill behind this town. I like to watch the sun as it makes its way on down, shining on the clouds above the far horizon line, lighting up the mountain tops and this heart of mine. And I can't help but smile as I watch the sun go down after climbing up on the hill behind this town. At the end of the day, when I watch the sun go down, my cabin is warm and I'm feeling satisfied. Snow ain't so bad when all the wood's piled up outside. Winter is the season that will show you by and by. Everything everything is still alive, although it seems to die. And I can't help but smile as I watch the sun go down after climbing up on the hill behind this town. At the end of the day, when I watch the sun go down. Comes pounding through, and it throbs like my heart heading for the west. And you, the whistle blasts, the aching laughs until the train sounds die. 'Cause I know you'll be sleeping where that train will pass you by. And I can't help but smile as I watch the sun go down after climbing up on the hill behind this town. At the end of the day, when I watch the sun go down. At the end of the day, when I watch the sun go down.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. He's jamming. Here's another new song off of the Dark Ages record. My name of my new record is Dark Ages. I don't know why I called it that. Yeah. It's surprisingly upbeat, I am going to say that. Sometimes I stare across the room at you, and you're a stranger to me. Can't see and I can't see through, and you're a stranger to me. Your face is etched with lines that tell the story of your soul. Sometimes when your eyes meet mine, they go where I can't go. After all that we've been through, you are a stranger to me. So familiar and so true, but you're a stranger to me. Lying here beside you, neath the cover of the dark, I feel the lonely comfort of your beating heart. your heart is always mine. You're still a stranger to me. I will never come to know the full story of you. But no one here will love you more, will love you more than I do. I took this guitar and just drove it all the way down from Taos for that one song. So I just love the sound of it. I got to figure out how to work it into a few more songs. Like a lot of hassle, for God's sake.
That's how I feel about a few of mine.
Yeah, I know. Don has to take a whole car just for his stuff. I should do like a tutorial on packing, you know, because that is it, we had a lot of shit in the car. This is a song I wrote after, it was like during the Bush administration, and I was so worried. You remember, I was when the days when I was playing here, and I was like, oh my God, we're so worried. And I was like, oh, you find yourself longing for George Bush. Yeah, I know. At least he was somewhere within the parameters of a democracy, you know. But, so that's where this song came from. I was imagining a night of where people were gathered with this encroaching terrible thing coming, you know, this storm, but we had each other, and there's something about the comfort of warm bodies, you know, in the worst of times, and that is really actually what Rusty and Teresa have always provided for us here in Houston, and I'm utterly grateful. So this is called "The Calm Before the Storm." The Rifters just recorded this song.
That's true.
Yeah, and they did a beautiful version of it, and as did Chris Smithers, so I'm very happy about both of those. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. Easy does it, darling. Times roll. Many a mile to go before you close your eyes. Rest your weary soul. Savor all the laughter outside the dark clouds form. No one knows what will come after here tonight in the calm before the storm. And I can't dance this one without you. So stay inside here where it's warm, and gather all your friends about you here tonight in the calm before the storm. uncharted sea. The compass of your heart won't fail you now. Your vessels are made for times like these. So easy does it, darling. Let your hair down till the morn. 'Cause many loved ones are together here tonight in the calm before the storm. In the calm before the storm. Thank you. All right. Fires raging in the forest. Smoke and ashes block the sun. Hurricanes and floods upon us. The reckoning for all we've done. Birds that fly across the sky tumble down into the streets. Grief that runs too deep to cry. Tears that finally bring release are holy, holy, holy now. Grifters take their final bow before the curtain crashes down. Cash out of the sacred cow and ride the last train out of town. A numbing of the heart's defenses while the senseless wars won't cease. Are better angels in the trenches, those who live and die for peace are holy, holy, holy now. Where is God in all of this? When deep down in your helplessness, you light your candle, say your prayer, but those who rise up from despair are holy, holy, holy now. Thank you, thank you. Yes, rise above despair we must. Okay, you ready for me to utilize my right to free speech? Dirty old man with the dead snake eyes, fork-tongued devil telling lies, holding up his Bible like a wannabe martyr, never gonna buy back the soul he bartered, ruler of the mob where cruelty rages, trapped like a rat in the soul cages, sending us back, all the way back to the dark ages. Dark ages. All the sycophants rally around the golden idol, jonesing for a fix at the hate revival. Vance, Teal, Bannon, and the exploit clown step onto the stage to burn the whole thing down. Looking down from their high, mighty places, down to the dregs of history pages, sending us back, all the way back to the dark ages. Dark ages. Alpha white boys thumping on the chest while they dictate to the women what is right, what is best. They all bow down when the big dog barks. Fuck those little fuckers, they can fuck right off. Send them to the bottom, leave no traces. Send them where we'll never have to see their faces. Send them all back, all the way back to the dark ages. Dark ages. Send them all back, all the way back to the dark ages. Dark ages. Dark ages. Send them all back. I've got to figure out a way to put Miller in there too. I was like, all right. All right, we're going to pull the plane up now. Baby, baby, I'm playing it cool like a love-struck girl from my old high school. You taste so sweet. Trying hard to follow my rules, 'cause I don't wanna be one of those forlorn fools out on the street. Oh, but I could fall, I know you could too. Right over the line, you could be mine. But we're doing the dance that two lovers do when they're out of time. On the borderline. Babe, I don't want you to see me this way, so vulnerable. I give my heart away, makes me weak. Used to be, I was a rock at Gibraltar, and I stumble over my feet and I falter when I try to speak. Out on the edge of the great divide, the unspeakable chasm between us, and the places we run to, but we cannot hide from the neon sign on the borderline. I don't want to waste any more time around here if no one's gonna throw me a hard line. Well, it might be the right thing to just disappear by the morning time from the borderline. From the borderline. Do you have a request? Well, Roses at the End of Time, Requiem? Coast? Think About You, okay, all mellow songs. Are you good with that? Because I love the ballads, no problem. I can't remember that one. Oh, I love that song, but I'm going to botch it, and I would just... Baby's Waking. Well, we'll start with that one. And then Coast, Requiem, Think About You, and Roses
at the End of Time.
Okay, all right. We're okay. We'll remember that. Let me just see where our time is at. Yeah, we got plenty of time. All right.
So which one are you going to do now?
Well, let's do Baby's Waking. It kind of goes like that. This is the one that I was playing in Amsterdam. I was over there for a long time, and I played this club called Happy Days, and everybody's smoking, and this guy comes up to me. It was right when I had the Hard Times in Babylon record, which was a breakup record, and we love a good breakup record, but nothing like a great breakup record. But so every song on there was sort of about a breakup, and So this guy came up to me and goes, "We have a bet going on at our table that you are a man-hater." So, and I really, this was probably the song that knocked it over the top for him. I didn't think this was like a man-hating song, but I don't know. Everybody to each his own. I thought it was very loving. It was just a breakup song. darling, when you wake up, I will surely be smiling just to see you on the wagon with your baby blue eyes shining. There'll be birds outside your window, strutting and a singing, glory, glory, hallelujah, baby's waking. On that bright and wondrous morning, you will finally understand just how it feels to love a woman when you've grown into a man. When you face the lonely mirror and the truths become your friend, glory, glory, hallelujah, baby's waking. Baby's waking from a bad dream. He's gonna let somebody in, and the trouble that he's carrying, he's gonna let it go. Oh, how it feels good to work it out. Waking from a bad dream, he's gonna let somebody in, and the trouble that he's carrying, he's gonna let it go. Oh, how it feels good to work it out. Oh, my darling, when you wake up, I will cross the oceans wide just to be your loving witness to forgiveness deep inside. Until then, I won't be staying, but I'm hoping and I'm praying that some morning you'll be saying, baby's waking. From that same set of songs, is this Coast is in? That's like 8. That's like Coast. Okay, he's not. I mean, why should he know? But he knows more than I do. Okay, let's do it in C anyway. Yeah, I don't think my voice. I think my voice has dropped. Cute.
C is higher, but
Yeah. Oh, this is C.
that's higher than you usually do it.
Oh no, you're right. It's 4th fret. Yeah, got it. He's right. See, I told you, I'm never right. It's so annoying.
Yes, you are right.
People
Eliza,
should just
you
bet, you know.
You
They
are
should.
right many, many times.
No, he's so fair. Think I'll go down to the coast for a while. Find a little cabin by the sea. Think I need to be alone for a while. Find out whatever became of me. Did you ever think that it would be like this? Oh, the price you pay for love. I'll go out for a little drive. Maybe I'll take the long way home. Probably more than just a little high. But I need some time to be alone. I'm gonna find out what it means to me. Oh, to give it all up for love. To bet it all on what things seem to be. Yeah. Think I'll go down to the sea for a while, kick my shoes off in the sand. I don't know what I'm gonna be for a while. I don't wanna try to understand. Did you ever think that it would feel like this? Oh, the price you pay for love. Yeah, the price that you pay willingly. Yeah. Price you pay. Okay, you asked for Requiem and Roses at the End of Time. And Beauty Way, okay. And Think About You. Okay, I've got time for 3 more songs, so I know, that's just, the time is going by so fast.
You can do a request for roses, just
Okay.
for a guy that's in the hospital.
Oh, this is for, okay, we're going to do this song for someone who's in the hospital and watching online right now, and he wants a love song, and he's going to get one. Winding down to the end of the line, and the falling of the curtain. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. Of that one truth I'm certain. I will give you roses fair for every secret you did share, for all your words that flowed like wine. Roses at the end of time. Tonight I bless the hands of fate, brought you to my doorway. Weary, worn, and worth away, so willing to explore me. One rose for every vow you kept, one for every tear you wept, for all the moments you were kind. Roses at the end of time. dared. One for every wrong repaired, for all that bound your heart to mine. Roses at the end of time. Roses.
That's from my friend Bernie out there. Hopefully he's watching. Hope you get better soon, man.
Sure do. All right. I'm just going to try and get them all in here. We'll do a medley of my hit. My father made a pretty damn good living playing music on the beauty way. He's gonna die with some money in his pocket. Wish I could do the same today, little darling. Wish I could do the same today. Doe-eyed kid and a little transistor turned into Wolfman Jack. Picked up a guitar, heard a siren whisper, and I never looked back, oh darling, and I never looked back. I worked the clubs along the sanguine crystal, polished the diamond in the rough. By the time I hit LA, I was hotter than a pistol. But you're never hot enough, little darling, never really hot enough. I felt the lights on a big, big stage, the fire burning in my soul. At those nights when my guitar rages, it's not something you control, little darling, it's not something you control. Coyote picking through the trash. I wish I was lying like a cat in the sun instead of working like a dog for the cash. Little darling, I'm only working for the cash. Sometimes I wish I could unplug this cord and my soul or my money I could save. Every time I say I'm gonna quit the beauty with bones turning in their grave, little darling, bones turning in their grave. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay. We're running right to the end here. I'm not going to be able to do all the songs. I'm sorry. But let's put out my mailing list. I promise I'll be back. I won't take 6 years next time. And we'll take our time. I'll get all the songs played for you. Don't Stop Loving Me and then Dark Night of the Soul. The sun has slipped its face below the hills in the west. Here on the frontier, this is the time we love best. The breeze ripples the trees along the Rio Grande. Here is where we've made our last stand. And don't stop loving me, baby, no, don't stop. Your skin smells like the sage growing down by the stream. Please don't try to wake me, let me stay in this dream. We'll lie under the stars until the full moon appears, thankful for the wisdom of our years. Now don't stop loving me, baby, now don't stop. Don't stop loving me, baby, now don't stop. Don Richmond, does he not play great? Now I'm lying on our satin sheets like Boney Maroney. Out there in the meadow stands my painted pony. Reminds me of a dream I had when I was a child. I'm gonna get up on that pony. I'm gonna ride, ride, ride. Don't stop. Sing with us, me, baby, now. Don't stop. Let me go again. Don't stop loving me, baby, now. Don't stop. Do it again. Time, you got it. Don't stop loving me, baby, now. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Thank you. Way to sing along there. Thank you. All right, we have time for one more. And Ellis Paul is doing the show after us at 9, and he is 9:30, and he is awesome. And I urge you to stick around for a full night of wonderful music. We're going to do one more song, and I am going to be back there in CDville. I have my songbook, and I have all those new CDs. I even have some old ones over there, and I've got my songbook and even an LP that you haven't heard yet either. So thank you guys so much. What a wonderful night. Thank you. Yeah. If you're not on my mailing list, please do get on it and get on Rusty's mailing list, and we shall be back. Want to thank again the amazing Don Richmond.
Thank you all so much. What a pleasure to play for you.
Okay, here's a little up music. This was actually written initially as a Kamala fights, like victory song. So much for that. And so when we lost the election, then we'd already recorded the song, and I loved the track and the way it was going. So I just completely rewrote it. It went from good news to bad news, but oh well. 1, 2, 3. There's some bad news going round. Our whole world's turned upside down. Dreams are shattered, hearts are broken, hope is shot down on the ground, and sorrow takes its toll now in the dark night of your soul. It's not the first time, won't be the last time we have lost on the battleground. In the struggle, there'll be sad times when the haters take us down. Keep your eyes fixed on the goal now in the dark night of your soul. And when all your hope is gone, that's the time to carry on. So keep your light on, vow to fight on through the dark night of your soul. Call on Martin, call on Ida, whose fight for justice did not cease. Those who kept the flame alive in other times as dark as these, and we'll take back what's being stolen in the dark night of your soul. Keep on dancing, keep on singing, keep on passing the songs around. Keep the bells of freedom ringing till the walls come tumbling down, and we heal what has been broken in the dark night of your soul. And when you feel you can't go on, darkest hours before the dawn, keep your light on, vow to fight on through the dark night of your soul. Keep your light on, vow to fight on through the dark night Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Don Richmond.
Eliza Gilkyson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much.
Something upbeat, something. All right, we'll just. Okay, all right, we'll do Think About. God dang it, we're going to do that song. Think About You. Okay. I pulled out a shaky town, going up country, sinking down, thinking about you. I'm a sucker for the thrill, the chase, a little damage and a little grace. I think about you. Think about you. I pulled out of the sad cafe, midnight waters, a half moon bay, made me think about you. I'm a sucker for the fountain of youth, till I bang my head on a mountain of truth. Think about you. Think about you. Turn my collar into the wind, turn my lover into a friend, turn my loss into a win, my heart over to the road again. I pulled into the Night Owl Inn, front desk clerk with a backdoor grin, made me think about you. I'm a sucker for a heart half closed, a part withheld and a part exposed. Think about you. 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 Thank you all.